It's amazing to me how many people that we get in here that see our cars online, coming from Chicago, Detroit, South Bend, Fort Wayne, Grand Rapids, and they are just amazed that dealerships like us still exist. We view our customers as friends. They know that they can count on us.
It's a strategy and tactics sort of thing. I think serving is very important because every play starts with a serve, and if you're a Johnny Wooden fan like me, you can win by doing common things well. And we can't count on being big. You know, we're a Class D school, and other than Colin, who was in the county tournament, we haven't played another Class D team this year. We play all C, B, and A teams. We have a winning record, and to beat those teams that are taller, we can't rely on height, so we have to do things like pass and serve well. It's just good tactics. If you can do the things that happen the most often better than the other team, you stand to win, even if you're a little shorter. She is absolutely one of the best coaches I've ever seen. Attention to details, running practices. So she'll draw up more practice plans. You know, we talk about it, what we want to do at practice, but she'll run most of the drills, because heck, she invented a lot of the drills, so not utilizing her in that role would just be stupid, and you know, that's what we're all about. We try to fill the roles where we're the best, and me taking that away from her would just cost us points, and so there's really no reason for me to be doing that when we have somebody of that caliber. The best player from the state of Michigan ever is Alicia Glass. She's from way up here in the Pinky. She right up here in Leland, and she is the national team setter right now. She's a professional player from, she plays in Italy. And she went to Penn State and won four national titles there. That was that big run of like undefeated. My mom played her team when she was a freshman, I think, en route to their own state title, to Mendon's state title. And just served them off the court. And afterwards, her mom came up, who was the coach, Alicia Glass's mom, Lori Glass, is still the coach there at Leland. Great coach, Hall of Fame coach, has state titles of her own. And she goes, "We're never serving soft again. You guys served us off the court." And I think that's not my invention. Serving hard is good because every point starts with serving, and my mom's teams also could always pass. Still, that 1998 team is one of the best defensive teams I've ever seen. They took so much pride in their passing. They would even, I remember freshmen coming up to that team, or JV players coming up and practicing, and seniors stopping their passing to walk over and tell a freshman, "We don't pass like that here. We pass like this. We get low, we work hard all the time." And that was like in warm-ups and some random Wednesday practice. They took, I mean, more pride than D1 college teams I've seen in how well they passed. I based it on baseball. There's a guy named Tom Tango, if you're interested. He wrote a book. Shoot, I can't remember the name of the book, but the key piece of analytics in there is run expectancy in baseball. And so we try to do point expectancy. Every point in volleyball is actually worth 2 points because, say the score is 0-0, somebody's going to win that first point, and the score is either going to be 1-0 you or 0-1 them, so it's a 2-point swing. And then we try to track, I try to track every action on the court by each player who touches the ball in terms of our chances to win or lose the point. So we start at 50-50, and then if somebody has a good serve and breaks the other team's transition, our chances to win the point just went up. So you can rate that not just in terms of your gambling odds to win the point, but because every point's worth 2, you can say that girl just earned us 0.3 points on the board by that action. And then if the next person screws up and they're in the net, well, they've lost us the whole difference. That would be 1.7. They've lost us 1.7 points on the board because we stood to win the point, and then they lost the whole thing for us. And so we track every action like that, which is I try to get my own bias out as much as I can. Like, we all like huge thumping kills, for example. Like, that's awesome. But a lot of times we're in such a position to win the point already because somebody's made a great dig, somebody's made a great set, their blockers have no idea where the ball's going to be, and the last person who just cherry on top, caps it down, we already stood to win the point at 80%. And so really the thing that has won you the point is that pass and that set that's destroyed the other team's ability to defend their court, and then you just need somebody to finish it off. And so we try to track that and award points, and then it tells us what to do in practice. If we're losing the game or if we're winning the game, where are we winning, where are we losing? A lot of that is in serve and serve receive, because if you can win that initial exchange of the ball, you just have an advantage for the rest of the point, or until somebody screws up. Volleyball coaches can be a little cagey, right? Like I'm not very cagey. I would explain that to anybody. I don't mind putting it on film. You can send it if somebody thinks that's interesting. I want the U.S. to get better at volleyball. I mean, volleyball is the most competed girls' sport in high school, and we do not yet have a gold medal in it. The game was invented here. There's no reason we shouldn't be world class at this, and we're not, because I think other countries are doing stuff we aren't, and we need to improve that. I mean, if we can win a World Cup in women's soccer, then we should be winning the games that we invented, and that's my opinion of volleyball. So if you're interested in that, if you're a coach out there, come talk to us. We'd be happy to share all the knowledge, and if you want to bring us information, I would be happy to listen to that too, because if you have a way we can get more points, I am very interested.